Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Broken Brand. And today we're going to be talking about Emio, the Smiling Man, a Famicon Detective Club series game. Now, this is going to take a little bit of explanation to kind of understand what's going on. There is a video of the creator here in this article. He speaks in Japanese, and the subtitles are a little small. So I'm going to put the link of the description of the article in the description so you can click on the link and you can go watch this video describing this series and describing this game. Now, with a little bit of explanation, what is Famicom Detective Club? Well, back in 1988, they released two games in the Famicom Detective Club series that were released on the Nintendo NES, and they were released in Japan only. Now, I don't know many people that own the Famicom disk system, but I think there were some in the U.S., but not a whole lot. So, U.S. Western audiences never really got their hands on this game. But they released the first two games and remastered them in this style that you see here on the cover art, which sounds great. And you can get a digital copy of it for $60. Because I'm a few years late, I was like, I want to get a physical copy. Man, the only place I can find them is on eBay, and they're about $150 a pop. So I'm kind of like, ugh, I don't know if I want to pay that for a game. I really don't. But it's actually two games remastered from over 30 years ago. So now, 30 years later, we have the original creator writing the story, the head of development and production, putting tiny touches, putting his hands and creative touch on the entire project. Now, when you got a creator that's doing that, building on something that he's been sitting on for 30 years, you know this is going to be a game that is a passion project that is going to be wonderful. Now, I'm trying to think of a game that's probably similar, and of the 1988 versions, it reminds me a lot of like Carmen San Diego. You know, you have some images and you read text, you made decisions, and you clicked and you went different places. And that's what the original games look like. I haven't really looked at the remastered versions, but it's similar in tone, but much more modernized. And that's what this game looks like. So, is there any other game kind of similar to this? The only thing I could think of was like Danganronpa or like, what's it called? Phoenix Ace Lawyer, something like that, where it's all about solving the story. There's not much action. You don't really do much. There's not much control. It's more exploring, asking questions, making decisions, and seeing where this leads. And this story is essentially an urban legend meets supernatural kind of mystery. Uh, Emio is an urban legend that this man appears and trades crying girls' souls for a smiling bag over their head. So it's this urban legend, urban killer, serial killer type thing that's kind of like, yes, and it is rated mature. I want to point that out. It is rated mature, but this is the type of game that my daughter loves. The mystery type of thing. She's done Danganronpa and a couple Omari and some of those games like that. Although I'm not quite sure what Omari is, but I think it's similar in game style. And I know she's gonna love this, and I'm just intrigued to get into this series. Not because this is a game that just says, "Oh, this is exactly my type of game." I'm getting out of my comfort zone to play something like this that I haven't played since I was very, very young. But this is going to be one of those games where I'm like, I've got to play it because this creator has been planning this in his head for 3 decades. And it's just going to be everything he touches is just going to be wonderful and just well done. I mean, it's when you have someone like that who's touching everything from the writing to the character design to the story to the graphics themselves to the little Easter eggs hidden in the background. You know it's going to be amazing. And I am excited because why wouldn't you want a game that someone's been trying to develop in their head for 30 years and it's finally coming out? This just seems to me like it's a passion that will just shoot off the screen at us, and we're just going to be enthralled with the story. E- Even if it's not a full action gameplay, we'll just be pulled into this game, into this mystery, and I am really kind of blown away by the concept and the story of this. I wouldn't say the concept, but the story is very intriguing to me. This is something that's kind of like of what I watch in media. This really fits right into like the supernatural, the serial killer, and type detective type stuff. This is just it hits on so many different levels, and it's going to appeal to a lot of different people. But keep in mind, like I said, it is mature. So this is not going to be something you want your kids to play. Although my daughter is much older now, and I will probably let her play this because it's very, very intriguing and it's right up her alley. And I can't wait. To be honest, this just seems like a game that's worth playing, no matter if this is your cup of tea or not, because by the end of it, playing a passion project game always just leaves you thinking that was wonderful. And I can't wait to get my hands on it next month, August 29th. I've already got it in my calendar to purchase because I'm hoping on the day of release I can find a physical copy somewhere. If not, I will buckle and buy the digital copy only. So let me know if this is your type of thing, if this is something you're interested in, or if it's just me. I'm intrigued. I want to talk about this game because I can't wait to get my hands on it. But we are gonna have to wait about a month or so to get a hold of it. But this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be fun. So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.